weather, here's Chief Meteorologist Aaron Ayers.
Well, it's wintry weather out there across the Concho Valley this evening. In fact, temperatures are dropping into the 20s already across the Concho Valley. As we go into the overnight hours, we've got that winter weather advisory in effect for us. We're going to see some icy conditions overnight tonight. Record-setting cold is going to be on its way for us as we go into the weekend. And yes, there is a possibility that we see some snow here in the Concho Valley. Weather alerts right now across the Concho Valley. The entire Concho Valley is under a winter weather advisory. This is for ice accumulations up to 0.2 of an inch. So watching for that. That goes from 9 o'clock tonight to 3 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow afternoon. So this is going to be an overnight and possibly all day event into Thursday. This is going to impact us in icy roads, mainly bridges, overpasses, think elevated roadways that typically freeze when temperatures drop, and then power outages could also be a possibility as well. So don't be surprised if the power goes out overnight tonight and during the day tomorrow. Temperatures across the region right now, it's 19 in Oklahoma City. I feel like I've said that a lot. They've been in that cold air for a long time, but now that cold air is starting to visit us here in the Concho Valley. It's 29 in San Angelo. Here across the area, we're going to see temperatures in the 20s, 27 out in Wall, 29 in El Dorado, sitting at freezing in Sonora Junction, sitting at 34, 29 over in Brady. Looking at our live winter vision radar right now, what we're seeing right now is on and off periods of freezing rain falling from the sky, especially here in Tom Green County and even into portions of Sterling County. We've seen some of that. So we're going to see that as we go through the rest of the night. Let's take a look at our high-res Futurecast. All those areas of pink, that is some form of freezing rain or even potentially a little bit of sleet mixing in there as we go into the early morning hours on Thursday. And this is going to cover pretty much the entire Concho Valley. So be prepared for some driving issues as we go into tomorrow morning. So we're going to be watching for that as we go through the day on Thursday. So continuing with that all the way up till 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Temperatures right now across the nation, it's -11 in Billings, 4 in Omaha, 19 in Oklahoma City. That cold air that's up there near the Canadian border, well, it's coming for us here in the Concho Valley in the days ahead. Let's fast forward to Monday of next week. Temperatures, the GFS model putting us at 3 degrees early Monday morning. As we go into Tuesday morning, -2, 2 degrees below zero. That's where the GFS model is putting us. I don't think we're going to get quite that cold, but we could definitely see some record-setting temperatures as we go into the beginning of next week. Our extended Futurecast looks like this for us. We're going to see periods of, yes, freezing rain and mixing precipitation for us all through the week and into the weekend. Then we could see some snow as we go into the beginning of next week, so we're going to watch for that. Main things to watch for is it turning cold and possible record-setting temperatures for us, and then we'll talk about the snow as we get closer to next week. Let's talk about what's going on right now. This is a diagram of the atmosphere. Why are we seeing freezing rain? Well, it has to do with the temperatures above our head here in the Concho Valley. Freezing rain because the temperatures here at the surface are at or below freezing. So we're seeing temperatures in the 30s here and below that. But above our heads, temperatures are warmer for us as we go higher up in the atmosphere. So it's falling as rain and staying rain as it comes through that cooler air and freezing as it reaches the surface here. As we get cooler, that becomes sleet. And then as the atmosphere cools all the way to the top, that becomes snow, which we could potentially see as we go into the beginning of next week. Tonight, a low of 27 with wintry mix throughout the Concho Valley. Thursday, we'll top out near 35 with wintry mix. Northeast winds at around 10 miles per hour as we go into the next 5 days here in the Concho Valley. We're going to be on a cooling trend for us as we head into the weekend. We could see some record-setting temperatures as we head towards the beginning of next week. We'll be back with more KSAN News right after this.